Hey, it's Liz, and I'm back for another video. Jimmy Kimmel, unbelievable. You know, Nexstar, who is trying to merge with some other. Nexstar is this media company. They own a bunch of affiliates, and they are trying to merge with some other. I'm not sure of all the details, but and so they need, of course, the FCC's approval. So when Jimmy Kimmel said his innocuous comments about Mr. K, of course, Nexstar had a shit fit and said, well, we're pulling the show unless Disney cancels him, which Bob Iger did. I'm embarrassed and ashamed of him, and basically pulled the show indefinitely. And of course, Trump is just giddy. And let's be clear, it's not about the comments about Mr. K. Trump, as I said, couldn't care less about him. CK was a useful idiot to Trump. He served the master, and in death, he's still serving the master. K's funeral on Sunday is going to be a Nazi rally. It's going to be terrible. It's not going to be celebrating his life or anything like that. It's going to be, kill all the people on the left. Trump declaring Antifa a terrorist organization. One thing, Antifa doesn't exist, and Antifa is short for anti-fascist. I'm anti-fascist. I guess I'm Antifa, but there is no organization. It's just made up. So anything, it wouldn't hold in court. So that I'm not so worried about. But then Nexstar said, well, Kimmel has now to apologize and make a huge donation, and make a donation to Turning Point, CK's organization. Kimmel has not made a statement yet, but I can tell you, he ain't gonna do that. He's angry that he's really angry. So he's trying now to get out of his contract. We're going to take a look at that. Will Disney let him out of his contract? His contract, even if they don't, is up next year. So he may have to just ride it out. Kimmel has plenty of money, so he'll just go on vacation. And also, I guess James Wood, the out-of-work actor, took a crap in Kimmel's yard. James Wood, who is a pariah in Hollywood. Kimmel, like Colbert, it will be welcomed with open arms. He'll be welcomed to all the A-list parties and all that. Nothing changes. So if they think Kimmel's going to be run out of Hollywood, that ain't happening. And also, I want to say, I got the hit that Kimmel has a lot of friends in Hollywood, a lot of actors and all that. Watch them not do shows when they're promoting stuff like Good Morning America or The View or something like that. Watch. These actors are not going to go on the show. And by the way, this morning on The View, I read that they didn't even mention it. They were probably instructed to keep their mouth shut. And also, I just found this out. Nexstar, the media company who has all the ABC affiliates, also owns The Hill. So that's it. I'm never going to look at The Hill again. I know we go to Disney, and I'm still Do I boycott the parks now? I mean, I got got my trip next month. I'm not canceling. But I did cancel Disney Plus. Even it's gonna be hard, but like, let's say Wimbledon or something like that next year, which is on ESPN, I'm not gonna watch it. I won't be able to watch it. Just not. And also for me personally, no more shopping at the Disney store. And then that's where I'm going to leave it for now, and then we'll see. But yeah, I'm embarrassed for Bob Iger. When Trump tried to sue because of George's interview with George Stephanopoulos, if they had stood up and gone to court, they would have won. But instead, they just rolled over. I don't understand why they're doing it. If they go to court and stand up to him, they win, and then that, the pedophile in chief will just back off. So now he's just going to keep asking for more and more and more. What other shows is he going to want canceled? He probably wouldn't be surprised if he's going to go after The View. This is going to hurt ABC because if I'm correct, Kimmel was a moneymaker. Colbert was a moneymaker too. I don't care what they say. Oh, he didn't. He was in advertising dollars. They were making money. Saying Colbert will be fine. He's already entertaining offers. He'll probably end up like at Netflix or something like that. But we're going to focus on Jimmy Kimmel today. Right now, I get that he's flipping angry. He's with his attorneys. He's going to try to get out of his contract. We'll take a look at that next. And then after that, we'll see. I know he was supposed to be a guest on Stephen Colbert's show. Watch. He defies. I don't care what his contract says. Watch him defy it and him show up. He's not. I say, like John Bolton. So far, we haven't heard from John Bolton because John Bolton's attorneys has told him to keep his mouth shut. So for right now, that's exactly what he's doing. Kimmel, I don't think he's going to stay quiet for too long. I think eventually at some point he'll come out swinging. And I don't think we're going to have too long to wait. But let's take a look. Will Disney let him out of his contract? Yeah, basically, he'll try to get, my guess is he'll try to get them to buy him out, pay him for the rest of him, but don't be surprised if they say, well, we'll let you out the rest of your contract, but we're not paying you. And he'll go, okay. So, let's see. Still can't get over James Wood allegedly taking a crap in Kimmel's yard. James Wood can't get a table at McDonald's, but let him watch when Kimmel walks into Nobu and gets a standing ovation. So anyway, let's take a look. Will Disney let Kimmel out of his contract? I'm getting, yes, they will, but they may hold him, like saying that he's not allowed to talk about it. I wouldn't be surprised at that, but I don't think he's going to go for that either. They pissed off the wrong person. Kimmel is not going to. You think Kimmel's going to take this? All right. 3 cards. Will Disney let Kimmel out of his contract? As I keep saying, it's going to get worse before it gets better. And I still think the wheels are starting to fall off the bus. I mean, Epstein is not going anywhere. Did you see Cash Patel? Cash Patel's, he's on his way out. I think RFK is on his way out. I mean, his administration's already fallen apart. Economy's in the tanker, as we said it was going to be. But anyway, let's take a look. Strength. I think so. Strength is with Kimmel. Judgment is with Kimmel. He's got all major arcana. He's alone. So I think they will. Alright, let's throw 3 more cards. Will Eisner. Yeah, it came out, so we'll do that. I think he's going to meet with Eisner. And they're going to talk about this before it goes to attorneys. Yeah, he's stuck for it. Well, yeah. Alright, what we got here? 5 cups. Yeah, Eisner's going to make him an offer. Hangman. Well, yeah, his show has been suspended, and he's trying to figure out his next move. Wait. He's figuring out his next move. So, yeah, he's kind of hanging right now. But Page of Cups. Either he'll be making it out. It's still a page, so it's not soon. But Kim will be making an announcement, or Disney will be making an announcement. But there is an announcement coming. Well, the evidence, whatever, the contract, whatever, is with Jimmy. Look at all that. This is all the stuff Jimmy's throwing at all this. But you see the bright sun in the background there. So it's almost like launching rockets. Again, money card. Negotiation of whatever settlement, if Disney's going to buy them out or what have you. So, and here are the lovers. Disney and Eisner, Kimmel, well, Disney and Kimmel will make some kind of an agreement. All right, let's take a look at Jimmy. How's he doing this morning? It's the day after. Show me, how's Jimmy doing? Keep getting, like, he's going to be better than ever. Right now, he's angry, but like Colbert, he's going to be kind of relieved. He may, whatever he does next, excuse me, these cards are, he may not have the five, the grind of having to come up, with show night after night after night. Saying he's done very well. He doesn't need the money, but he'll do something next. Show me. How's Jimmy doing? I keep going back to James Wood. I don't know why he keeps popping in, because, well, James is very angry that he's been abandoned by Hollywood. They turned their back on him. And I know he's hoping that they'll do the same with Kimmel, even though I think he's smart enough to know that that ain't gonna happen. Let's cut the cards one more time. Yeah, but Woods, man, he is just angry. Angry. But ain't nothing gonna change for him. Like Kimmel still be welcomed at the best restaurants. He'll still go to the Oscars, even if he was no longer MC. He's still gonna go to the Vanity Fair party. Kimmel. Yeah. Well, yep, day after. Most fortunes did change. Against the Cups. Because of a small... all this is because of a small... Something small, he said. Even though it was, to me, it was innocuous. But what it's really about is Kimmel bashing Trump all the time. There's a lot to bash him about. It's about him bringing up the Epstein files and all that. That was what really this is about. And, of course, it happened because of you-know-who. Show me Kimmel the day after. Yeah. Here, but at the bottom of the deck, if you see, hang on, can you see? Is the star. He has the karmic star on his side. Kimmel's in the right. Universe above are looking down on him, and they're going to take care of him. Yeah. Well, he's out in the cold, of course. But again, here's the strength card. Strength is on his side. And 7 of Cups, illusions and delusions. Not sure what that means. Okay, show me, why does Jimmy get illusions and delusions? Oh, okay. What I was just kind of told is not so much him, it's Washington. Fake illusion of strong dictatorship, and they're telling everybody what to do. You better do as I say, or blah 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 blah. It's all a farce. It may seem like it, but I'm telling you, things are going to change. Show me Jimmy Kimmel. Well, toasting. Is this 9 of Cups or 10 of Cups? Yeah. He is sitting pretty, or he will be. Normally this is my Putin card. But I think in this case, Kimmel will end up being come back. I think to me he still is, but he'll come back to be the big man on campus again, like he was before. He'll end up being standing strong. And again, he's got the receipts. He's got all this stuff. Right is on his side. He's got it all. Boom, boom, boom. So, all right, I'll just draw 3 more cards on Jimmy, and then we'll call it for him. reversed. All right, why is this reversed? Page of Pentacles. Oh yeah, he lost a paycheck. Starting a new journey. And again, he gets judgment. Judgment is on his side, and it'll be shown that he did nothing wrong. He didn't do anything wrong. It's free speech. I don't know if he's going to sue. I think he's just going to try and negotiate to get out of his contract. But if he were to sue, he would win in the courts. So Jimmy will be fine. Yeah, he's smarting right now because it was so stupid what happened. We'll keep, and I want to keep this video short. So he'll be okay. He'll be more than okay, actually. Looks like he will get out of his contract somehow. And then he'll start something new. I wouldn't be surprised if the phones are ringing off the hook already. I think ABC is going to regret it. I think a lot of his celebrity friends are not going to do shows like Good Morning America and The View. Don't be surprised. Yeah, poor James Wood. He'll just have to sit from his house and watch his neighbor Jimmy go off to the Oscar parties and go off to Nobu and go off hang out with his all celebrity friends and go off on his vacations on his private jet. We hate private jets, and all James Wood can do is just sit in his house and be angry. So we'll end it here for entertainment purposes only. Like, subscribe, share. And as I said, I know it doesn't seem like it. It does seem like we're sliding into fascism. But if we all band together and stand up to him, we will get through this. And I say the most important thing you can do is vote. There's probably local elections where you are in November. Vote, vote, vote. Vote like your life depends on it, because it does. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.